Now, I remember a lot of things about the year 2009. One of them was I got this R1 cross plane, brand new from Motorcycle Mall, and I was the king of the hill. So today we have a very easy decision to make. We wake up, it's a beautiful fall day. It's supposed to be no chance whatsoever of rain. And we are dying to get out on the open road on the R1. This is a perfect day. We should get the bike pre-flighted and get out of here as soon as possible and enjoy every day. This is going to be the best part of the year right now. The next month or two, it's not too hot, not too cold, and I'm dying to ride it every day I can. Now, as I'm getting the bike ready and pre-flighting it and cleaning all the bugs off it, I'm thinking back a little bit, the moment in time, 2009, and what was special about it. Well, one thing is my son-in-law Rob learned how to ride that year, and we got him that Ninja that's still in my collection. And that's another story unto itself. And I bought this bike brand new. I actually bought two bikes from Motorcycle Mall in 2009, two brand new bikes. I don't do that every year. But anyway, there's just some memories that you never forget. And getting this bike, and I'll tell you, the thing that comes closest is being king of the hill. Going down to the local hangout where we were hanging out at the time. Hey, check that chain. And having everybody oogle a bike and check it out and going out, and it was just a special time. And that was a time when we used to be able to ride in Harriman Park without crowds and without the terrible things that have happened to Harriman Park recently. But what happened is it's 2009, I bought this bike, and it's not the same bike now. 15 years later, I made those headlight inserts, the Josh Hayes inserts. I polished the exhaust. I painted the wheels. I painted several parts gloss black that were flat black. The parts on the inside of the cowl. I got special R1 emblems. And every part of this was a labor of love, and it happened over many, many years. Didn't happen overnight. And the parts on the side, I had several different sets. I had blue ones. I had ones with the grip surface on it. Getting it set up that I could have a nice, convenient way of using a radar detector. Made the heel pads from carbon fiber from scratch. Made these muffler covers, and they're not Yamaha parts. They're shiny as can be. And again, the wheels. What a giant job doing the wheels was. And the tail tidy I made from scratch from my own mold. I have the same one on the FZR. Molding my own carbon fiber parts. Just a lot of fun. Replacing some of the parts like the seat. The seat cowl, I made two different ones, a high one and a low one for various times of my life that I was doing different things. Painted up, and the chain guard for one flat black part. The sprocks, the rear sprocket, among other things. And there's just a million little details like there is on every one of my bikes. These parts around the fairing were flat black, painting them gloss black. And I always think anytime you take something flat black and replace it with something shiny, the mirrors are shiny, got the tinted windshield. Oh God, there's just a lot of little things. The brake upgrades, the steel brake lines, a lot of little details, and it's finally my bike. I have heard people say there's two traps in life you never want to fall into. One is the person that's constantly looking back to the past and trying to relive the past. And then there's the other person who's always looking to the future and forgets the past, and you never even think about it. Well, I don't know if I fall into these categories. I do enjoy a little bit of nostalgia on every bike ride, depending on which bike I'm riding, what era of time it reminds me of. This bike reminds me of 2009. And again, that was a pretty special time. The A-Team was in full force back then, and we were riding the Bear Mountain, my God, sometimes 3-4 times a week. It was a very special time. And the day I picked this up from Motorcycle Mall, there was light snow falling, but I wanted to get it home. Believe me, I wanted to get it home really bad. I put it in the garage and didn't have the kickstand down all the way. I felt like a complete idiot. A brand new bike laying on its side on my carpeted garage. Luckily there was no serious damage, and that's one of the reasons I always like to have a carpeted garage. If you get clumsy, sometimes it can save you bacon. And in this case, that was day one of the R1. In 2009, this bike was state-of-the-art. It had all kind of new features that Yamaha was pioneering, ride-by-wire among them, different things with the ride modes. It was just an exciting bike, and it was state-of-the-art in 2009. Now, technology has moved on, as it does for all things in life, from telephones to coffee makers to motorcycles. But looking back, to have this bike when it was new, it was unbelievable. And the way I've ridden this bike in the past, and the part of the ride that I sometimes enjoy the most, is just cruising the back roads. There's almost no traffic and almost no law enforcement, not even a yellow line on the road. Most of the roads are pretty decent. Some have a few bumps in them. And the biggest thing, on a day when it gets warm out there, there's plenty of shade, plenty. And back in this time window, Yamaha was doing pretty well in superbike racing and AMA racing. And probably the truth is, it's probably doing pretty good in street racing too. But my channel isn't really about racing. There's plenty of good racing channels. It's about having fun with the bike you like most, customizing it to make it your own, and riding it safely at whatever pace you think your skill level is, and maybe improving that skill level a little bit along the way, and maybe doing a few track days or so, like I'm glad to see Guy is enjoying the track days. And when I first saw this bike in real life for the first time, I loved the looks of it. I loved the styling. I love the Josh Hayes inserts, and I love the color. Everybody that knows me well knows my favorite color, Yamaha Racing Blue. Now, a lot of times what happens, I'm on the side of the road in a relatively not a busy traffic area. I'm taking pictures or video of the bike, and somebody will pull up with a car or a truck or whatever, and ask, hey, do you need gas? Is your battery dead? You need a ride to the local gas station or whatever. Today, a gentleman pulled up with his son in the truck, and I got it on video, and I think this is kind of worth sharing. This was part of today's ride. I'm taking a picture. He just had a problem with his Harley, right?
Okay, I crashed!
And the son has, what do you got, an FZ7?
FZ7. I got a slow bike.
And he wants an R1, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yup, soon.
Good choice. So listen, have your father trade in the Harley.
It's shot. I gotta get
an
into
R1,
its crash.
lose the father, and get the R1. And thank you to all the people that always stop to see if you're okay, or you need a hand, or you need some gas, or a battery, a jump, a push, or what, or maybe if they're you know, just trying to be good Samaritans. Actually, it's true. Luciano and I had a problem one day. We were on the side of the road, and a car full of women stopped to ask us if we needed a hand. So maybe we're a little more handsome than we think we are. I don't think so. Anyway, handsome, no handsome, cute, not so cute. The R1 is a jewel. I love it. I loved it since 2009. It's time to get home. Yeah, 2009 really was a special year for my family, for me, for the R1. We bought the 650. So many things happened in 2009. And plus, I was 15 years younger. That's a big one. I was burning up tires in 3,000 miles. Now, I get better mileage. But the R1 still a load of laughs, a lot of fun, a thrilling bike to ride in every way. So if you are new to our channel, and you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. We also cover riding in all different seasons that are as appropriate as we can. We like to do graphic and paint work from time to time. Usually it's in the winter. We hang out with our friends, try to get their bikes on the videos too. We love to do evil twins. Anybody that knows what an evil twin is will enjoy the channel. We do carbon fiber repairs. Some of the things that you will not find anywhere else on the internet. General maintenance on motorcycles. And we try to get a video out almost every day. Sometimes they're about our model railroad, or our experience with model airplanes, or with antique bikes, or with the first superbike, the GS 1100E. But in the end, of course, it's about having fun with whatever motorcycle you ride. And we do enjoy every type of bike. That's the problem. Life is too short. And I love every one of the bikes in my humble collection, and probably some of the bikes in your collection I'm jealous of. And of course, the one Karen got me for my birthday, my beloved MT-09. And thanks for supporting the channel, and thanks so much for watching.